Okay guys, part 5 here. This video, well, these videos are getting way out of line. I do apologize, I just end up talking so much. This will probably end up being the last video towards all the games, I hope. And then we'll go on to some of the hardware stuff I have, which in itself will take another maybe 9 videos. Nah, I'm joking, maybe 1 or 2 videos. So anyway, moving on, we've got the GameCube games. I've got Mario Kart Double Dash here, Luigi's Mansion, Paper Mario, the €1,000 Door, which you saw me open in previous videos, Super Smash Bros. Melee, which is another great game, and of course Super Mario Sunshine. You have to have Mario. Alright, moving on down. This is the chance where I get to sit down. Oh my god, nice. Okay, a few more Wii games and a few more PS2 games. I got Super Mario, the new Super Mario Brothers, Super Smash Bros. Brawl, Wii Fit, because I'm a fat bastard, Super Mario Galaxy, Super Paper Mario. This is, what's this? Oh, Wario Land, the Shake Dimension, which is just fun. Wii Play, yeah. Mario Kart Wii. I have a few more Wii games, but I can't seem to find them anywhere. I know I had Mario Galaxy 2, but I think I loaned that to someone. Anyway, moving on. PS2 games, I've got Destroy All Humans 2, Crash Twinsanity, Spyro A Hero's Tale, The Simpsons Hit and Run, Destroy All Humans. I just lost the sheet for it, so I made my own. GTA 3, GTA Vice City, GTA San Andreas, Spyro Enter the Dragonfly, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4, Tony Hawk's Underground, Manhunt, and Manhunt 2. Yay, we finally got the games done. Finally. Well, after all those games talked about in great detail, that's pretty much that entire... Did my dog just pee? No, sorry. After all getting the games talked about in great detail on this side of the wall, oh, by the way, it's a PS2 bag that came out when the PS2 came out. Very hard to get. Let's talk about the wall. The wall of shame. The wall of so many junk. It's unbelievable. Honestly, I don't even know where to begin here. There's just so much crap. It's unbelievable. I think what's best that I will do will be, I'll start from the top and work my way down. Okay, so let's start from the left side. So I'm going to move over here to the left side. Now, I was going to say this for another time, but I think now's the time to show it. This is an original Rob the Robot. Unfortunately, this guy does no longer work anymore. Like, it does work, don't get me wrong, like, but it just only goes from left to right. Which is loud as hell and freaky as hell. But unfortunately, switch it off, it doesn't go up and down. You can even see it's broken, so yeah. I'll get around to fixing it. I might just leave it as it is as collectible, but I'd really like to see it work. I know some of the games are terrible, like Gyromite and Stack Up, and I have the dongles that go with it, you know, the actuator shit that goes on top of it, and the gyros are there somewhere. Couldn't be arsed looking for them, but overall it just doesn't work, so yeah. Alright, so I've got some pointless crap here. That's for the styluses, Mario on a brick, a few Mario magnets up there, a boxed Mario collectible action figure, and a Sonic Teddy. That was given to me by my lovely girlfriend, thank you very much. Nintendo Super Scope gun up there, boxed, and a Super Advantage controller, boxed as well too. That's the Cabela shooting gun for the Wii. There was versions for the Xbox and PS3. I chose the Wii. I don't know why. That's a Sega Menacer behind it, if you can see in my gun videos. If you've seen my gun review, then you've known all the gun controls I have, so I'm not going to go into the detail about them again. And there's all the gun controllers there, just fucked in one big pile. I really do not take that much care. I just kind of, see, I don't have that much room, so I just pile everything on top of each other and wrap it up as neat as I can. These are all just gun controllers. If you've seen my gun controller review, then you pretty much know what you're missing out. That's just all my gun controllers. That's that big ass Super Nintendo controller I showed in my Weird Controllers Part 2. Check that out. I've got some NES controllers here, like the Dog Bone controller, which I personally don't like. I've got the multi-tap for 4 players. What else do I have? There's this the Nintendo Max controller, which is... it's alright, but I prefer the Advantage. Some Atari paddle controllers, such games as Breakout and... yeah, Breakout really. What's cool about these things is that, without breaking them, there's 2 of them, but the 2 of them go to the one controller. So in addition, you can plug in 4 of these things. And my camera's going a bit haywire. See, the 2 wires go to the one. Back then, that was really cool. So I'm just going to leave that off to the side, because that controller is huge, so I'm going to make room for it. There's that god awful. Oh, that's the N64 controller there. I've got some controllers here that I'm going to review in further detail in my next weird controllers. Like one of these is my Sega controllers, the control stick. I'll talk about that in further detail. I've got Atari 2600 controller here. That's a European Atari controller. Again, more reviews coming up soon. Alright, moving on up, I've got some masks over here. I've got a Scream mask. That was a Valentine's Day gift from my girlfriend. Love you. Thank you very much. Very cute. Does it work? I have to turn it on. I can't get around to it. I've got a Freddy Krueger claw over there and a Jason mask. And a Game Genie. Because, like I said, I'm a cheating bastard, so I like to always know that I can cheat anytime I want if I'm stuck on a level. Like, I've got 2 Game Genies, both European. I don't know why. One boxed and one not boxed, so I keep them in the back there so I can always grab for them if I'm stuck. Just a BB gun I have lying around. They're shotgun shells, don't know why. Some spare, I always like to have some spare AV connections up here, like these SCART adapters. I've gone through so many of these break so easily, so I've got 2 spare ones just in case. I've got some very old consoles here, like got like I don't want to spoil it just yet, but I've got some old consoles that would take this RF crap to a TV, so I have some spare adapters up here. Just $1 because I went to America once, and there's my Nintendo controllers. What's funny about it is, okay, an iPhone case, a Mint case, and a broken case. And this is just a remote control card that was given to me as a gift. There's some manuals there, I don't know what they are. And this is an actual NES game. First time I ever got my tri-wing screwdriver, or my security screwdriver there. I opened up a game and unfortunately broke the plastic case in it. So I'll tell you what, if you can tell me what game this is, for whatever reason, if you know what it is, I'll give you the hint. The year is 1987. Yeah. It's a side scroller. Well, it's not really a side scroller. It was based off a side scroller, but the sequel turned into shit. Yeah, that's the best hint I can give you. And it's based off a horror game. If you can tell me what game this is, well, I'll either give it to you if you want, if you can put a case in it, or I'll give you a big shout out on one of my videos. So yeah, tell me what game that is. I just have it there because I don't know why really. Alright, I'll need to step up for this next one because I've got so much crap here, it's not even funny. This is the mountain that I like to call the mountain of game controllers. And it's just a joke really. I've got so many controllers up here, it's not even funny. Well, let's see what we can make it. We've got PS2, PS1 controllers. I've got a mini PS2 controller, Dreamcast controller, Xbox Fat controller. That's the Xbox Fat controller. There's an Xbox Slim controller here somewhere. Oh, there it is. So I've got both Xbox controllers, the fat one and the slim one. Personally, I actually like the fat one better, if you can believe that. GameCube controllers there, 2 of them. I've got 2 N64 controllers, Super Nintendo controllers, the original NES controllers, Sega Master System controllers. Like, pretty much controller for every single game console I own. Sega Mega Drive controllers. The ones I usually like to keep at the front all the time, because they're the ones I'm always playing the majority of the time, so the Mega Drive, the NES, and the Super Nintendo. But just in the heat of the moment when you get tick of a game and you're unraveling all your wires, you just fuck them up there. They just get in a big mess. And that's what happens. Shit falls. But yeah, I keep them as neat as I can. There's just some memory cards and there's SpongeBob, who I hate. But I keep him up there because I know he annoys me. Keeps me in the mode. Alright, there's all the Game Boys that I talked about in previous videos. I keep them in their own independent corner. One thing I never added was I got this case, the official Nintendo case. And I also got another Game Boy as well, which is a red one. I think it was the product red, but I don't know if that was even out then. But I'll just give you a quick little glance at it. I think it's on this side. Maybe. Yep, there you go. It's just a red Game Boy. That's all it is really. It's the exact same as an ordinary Game Boy except red. The original one is in there too, so they can fit 2 in there. I got my Game Boy Pocket, my boxed Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, 2 Game Boy SPs. One of them is the Nintendo version, the other one's the original one. DS Lite, Micro. I've got another Game Boy Micro in there, a backup one in case one of them breaks. The Game Boy Camera, if you can believe that, it still works. Have a Game Boy printer, but it's, I don't know where it is actually. I think I had it here somewhere. Is that in the back? Is it? No, that's the AV lead. I I don't know, I have it somewhere but I can't find it. That's a light magnifier. I have the printer but I haven't got any ink, or not ink, rolls for it, so I'm going to have to go on eBay and get some rolls. Boxed Mega Drive and boxed Entertainment System. So that's pretty much the top shelf covered with, and I'm gone over 10 minutes, so I think next part will be the very, very last part, so part 6, check it out, it will be the final part. Thanks very much for watching.